Don't panic, calls thematic. ఏంటో చూద్దాము. Is it okay if I record?
Of course.
Yeah. So what is this model?
So this is basically, it's called disaster and restoration. So if you have water damage, if you have any fires, floods, mold, hail, we're typically the first people on site. So when you call in your insurance, you claim adjuster because you had a flood in the middle of the night, something like that. They will call a team to come and fix the apartment, fix the house, and take care of the water damage. We are the people that are going to show up. So our franchisees, what we're looking at in terms of profiles for candidates, are people that typically have handyman in plumbing or any construction.
Okay, any construction experience. Yeah, okay.
So that they can go on the jobs in the morning. If that person does not have that experience, that person could be an office manager in the sense that if you're an entrepreneur mind and you're able to surround yourself with the right key people that can help you, that have the handyman experience, then you can take care of the software, the management of the team, and also anything that's goes from marketing to entrepreneurship. So meaning that you're able to do business development, you're able to go out there, call people, go call a commercial, property builder, property managers, get some business running. Once you got your business set and growing into Winnipeg, for instance, Winnipeg, after 6 or 9 months, or with a nice corporate resume, CV, meaning that you've done a lot of successful jobs, 5-star jobs, I am the happiest person to take this, your portfolio, and bring it to the insurance providers. Now, we work with all the insurance carriers across Canada, and we're very well known, and we have very strong ties since 1978 with them.
Wow.
So we've been part of
In the industry for long, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So typically, that's the franchising. So we do expect there's two types of owners. There's the one that's a handyman, able to go on the jobs in the morning, but there's also the owner that can stay in the office, is able to manage a team, coordinate people, being able to get the jobs out of the software, get the team to go in the job.
Oh, okay. So how much is the franchise fee for this?
Franchise fees will range by territory. For this one in Winnipeg, it's $50,000. And then we expect 4% in royalties and 1% in marketing. 1% in marketing is because we want our franchisees to market themselves. We want you to be able to put a lot of marketing, make sure your Google business profile algorithms are going well, that you have all the proper keywords, that you're able to get jobs organically through marketing, right?
True, exactly.
That's what we want to do. The 4% is based on a month-to-month basis. For the royalties, based on your full income. Now, if you make zero in the first 3 months, 4% of zero is zero, right? So
True.
it's really based on your growth. Now, in terms of the franchise fees of $50,000, we only require $10,000 upon signature of the FDD. Okay? The other $40,000 gets diluted on a month-to-month payment of 2% of your overall income. Again, if you don't make any money for the first 2-3 months, right, we don't expect any. But as you grow, 2% of 100,000, after a year, 2% of 1 million, it repays itself very quickly on a month-to-month basis. We don't want our franchisees to be caught up with spending all the money to start the business. We want you guys to start slow and grow organically, but also exponentially after a year or so. So typically, if you're looking at ROI, the first year is a break-even year. The second year ROI typically kicks in based on your experience, but also your entrepreneurship skills. You're able to get a good corporate resume, and I can introduce you to the insurance companies. Then you got a solid case, and then the business starts flowing. This is a recession-proof system where it doesn't matter if it's a pandemic or anything. We are based on catastrophe, weather. So like right now it's minus 30 in Winnipeg. Well, maybe it's going to be warmer tomorrow, and then some pipes are going to blow, and there's going to be people out there
flooding,
working right, on floods and stuff like that. So that's typically what our team is doing.
Okay, so this requires a lot of machinery, right, for the restoration?
It's all renovation, restoration. So it takes a team 24/7 that has the ability to get themselves at 3 a.m. and get the job done. It does require a lot of will, and entrepreneurship skills.
Of course.
It is not what we would call a plug and play in the sense that you really have to be hands-on with your employees. You really want to be out in the office. You really want to be the owner,
Got it.
right?
Yeah.
To be there.
So the machinery is provided by the franchisee. Who provides the machinery? machinery?
I'm sorry?
Who provides the machinery and those stuff?
So the equipment, typically, we have fans and we have drying equipment, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes down to the equipment, if you need a plumber, typically the plumber you subcontract already has the equipment in the gear. So some of the gears, we expect the people to have it or to buy it, because what happens is this is where your profitability starts. I'll give you an example. When you start your business in restoration, you're going to need to buy 2 industrial fans, right? So because you want to dry the walls,
Exactly.
dry it to the first water, right? So you're going to pay, let's say, $500 each, $1,000, right? But when you're going to do your first job with insurance, you're going to be charging those fans $500 each. You're going to pay, but then those fans are yours. You're going to use it 100 times again.
Exactly.
So that's where your profit starts.
Got it.
You buy your equipment, and then every time that you have a job with insurance, you charge. You charge for your equipment. You charge for your gas. You charge for your staff. You charge for your labor. You're basically sponsoring your business, to work with them. And as long as you're successful, as long as you do a good job, they'll be happy, right? Your most important client in restoration is always going to be the policyholder, not the insurance company, the policyholder. You want to go to their house, you want to do a good job with them, you want to talk to them, you want to give a good impression so that they can turn around to the insurance company and say, they did such a great job. Now, what that does, word of mouth, it will give you more jobs.
Of course, yeah.
Success brings success. Everybody, claim adjusters want to have the least calls possible. They want to be able to have only a call that says, these guys were great, they gave me timelines, they were always there, they were smiling, they did a good job. That's important.
So, do you do only the restoration or also the crime scene cleaners?
Crime scenes, full bill. Anything that requires restoration.
Okay.
So I don't want to go too grim here on camera, but
Of course.
crime scenes based on the expertise. Sometimes you have specialization, and it is not everybody can do that. We do have certain franchises, because we have 45 franchises of thematic, that do crime scenes. And they will go and restore cars.
True. Yeah.
Things happen, accidents happen, unfortunately, right? In houses and stuff. So yes, anything that will require restoration.
Okay.
It goes from the water leak to the catastrophes, hurricanes, literally a tree fell on your house.
True.
God forbid doesn't happen, but anything that would be like that. The example I have, I live in Kelowna and 400 properties burned down.
Yeah, I know.
Fires, literally in my backyard. And I was fortunate because they didn't burn on my side, but the winds turned and burned on 400 properties in West Kelowna on the other side. And they were literally in my backyard. We got evacuated for 3 weeks. These properties are still being rebuilt. These restoration companies are just overwhelmed with so much business.
True. So, one last question. So, some of the sites, they might have like biohazard, all those, right?
That depends on their certification.
Okay.
If it's asbestos or mold or remedial, you have what we expect from our people is to have certifications. We do provide trainings and certifications.
Okay.
We don't teach people how to hold hammers.
Of course.
We want people from trades to understand the business, so we can certify them and give them added certification
Got
to their
it.
current skills, right?
Got it.
So someone that's never been in the trade or never worked in construction, we're not going to train.
Of course, yeah, it's not that easy, yeah.
But we would expect to give you the proper certification so you can work with the insurance companies at these jobs. So if there's anything that can up your career, you get several certifications, but also surrounding yourself with the right people. They probably, maybe some of them, especially in plumbing, they already have their certifications.
Exactly.
Right? So it all comes down to who is going to be with working, and if you're the one that's going to be doing it.
So, regarding this certifications, right? Do you just see only if they have handyman certification or plumbing certification, or do you also see, do they have any more experience, like 2-3 years experience like that?
And there's what we call the Thematic Academy.
Okay.
So we do provide certifications on mold, remedial, on all whatnot. There's a lot of things I could name right here. But what I might suggest to you is that you take my card, I can write down your information.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'd like to be able to send you more information on what is included in the franchise fees, what is, because there's a lot. There's a lot.
Exactly.
I would start naming them.
I understand.
Everything else is an IRCRC certification, and there's tons of things that are included, especially specifically training on the software. We need trainings on Xactimate and PSA. Those are softwares that are used to put estimates
Got
for
it.
jobs,
Oh,
but also those are softwares used by the insurance to send us the jobs.
Got
The
it.
jobs are determined on the territory. We call them FSAs. Those are the first three digits of a postal code.
Okay.
Right? So that determines the territory. So that what I'm selling today, I think, are territories. Right? We're selling Winnipeg. It's got a bunch of postal codes in Winnipeg, and if you get a claim in one of those postal codes, the insurance will put the postal code in. It goes into your system in the morning. You put an estimate for it, and you get the job based on it.